Match point, Conchita Martinez. She had 6 opportunities to break Natalia Zvereva and converted all 6. The 21-year-old from Barcelona is the new Family Circle Cup champion. And she's with Bud Collins.
Thank you, Dick. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Sea Pines Resort, 22nd year for Family Circle, 22nd year for NBC, and this is where tennis swings into springtime. We had 2 women today who gave it everything playing hurt. You've heard about professional athletes playing hurt. They did it. Natasha Zvereva and the champion Conchita Martinez, both badly blistered feet, but they played, don't you think, a wonderful match. Now, to present the runner-up prize, Cliff Carnes, the president of Sea Pines Resort. Natasha?
I don't think she wants the money, Bud.
How are you?
It's a little different from 1989 when you stood out here and said, "Where's my money?" They're giving it to you now, Natasha.
I didn't exactly say those words, "Where's my money?" I said, well, I remember what I said. But anyways, it's been quite a while since then, and I think I've changed a lot, hopefully to the best way. And I will remember this, that what happened to me a few years ago, and it have changed, and I'm a brand new person.
Congratulations. Susan Ngaro, the editor of Family Circle.
Good afternoon, Bud. On behalf of Family Circle magazine, I'm delighted to present the 22nd Family Circle Cup to Conchita Martinez. Conchita, you are the 7th champion of this event, and this is your 2nd final appearance here. Today you have shown amazing courage and spirit, and we congratulate you.
Thank you.
Conchita, congratulations. You're the champion. You failed 2 years ago to win it. You're the first of your country to win this title. How did you get through that first set with all those service breaks?
Well, it was kind of weird first set. We were making a lot of mistakes, and it was, a lot of rip. And, but after I won the set, and, I felt much comfortable in the second set.
Well, that's well done. Wendell Millard, the publisher of Family Circle, has some money for you, Conchita.
I do indeed. It is a real pleasure, Conchita, to have you win this cup today. And by capturing the Family Circle Magazine Cup, you now hold 20 career singles titles. Family Circle has always celebrated and supported women's achievement. It is a real pleasure for me to present this check to you today for $150,000. And we wish you all the best.
And Tom Payton, you get something more with those sore feet. You're getting a car. Tom Payton from Plymouth.
Thank you, Bud.
No, wait.
Chrysler Plymouth is proud to be affiliated with this terrific tournament, and it's my pleasure to present you with the keys to a 1995 Plymouth Neon.
Wow.
Congratulations.
So there it is. You don't have to walk anymore, Conchita.
That's a big surprise. I didn't know that.
That's just a little added bonus. And now back to you, Dick Enberg.
Bud Collins, and we'll be back with our final thoughts on this 94 edition of the Family Circle Cup. Conchita Martinez, the new champion, but first these words.
It's better.
Circle Magazine Cup.
Yeah.
One of the richest events in women's tennis has attracted big crowds and the game's top players to the Family Circle Magazine Cup. Today's final features savvy Spaniard Conchita Martinez, third-ranked player in the world, whose clay court capabilities have saved her from the rash of upsets here this week. Martinez meets Natalia Zvereva in her second Family Circle final. She's part of the world's best doubles. The 6th seed would be the longest shot ever to win this event. Today they play for the championship. From beautiful Harbor Town on Hilton Head Island, South Carolina, NBC Sports proudly presents the 22nd annual Family Circle Magazine Cup. Happy Easter, everyone. And for the winner today, the Easter basket will be full. Winner receives $150,000. Sea Pines Resort under the pines on the South Carolina shores, the scene. This premier stop on the WTA Tour has attracted record crowds that have included top tennis as part of their holiday week. Today, the climax, the singles final. And the test comes on the green clay stadium court at Sea Pines Resort. The warming up, the number 2 seed Conchita Martinez, the 6th-seeded Natasha Zvereva. And hello, everyone, from our perch high atop the stadium in the live oak and Carolina pines with 2 Hall of Famers, Tracy Austin and Bud Collins. We welcome you aboard what should be a most interesting final. One of these women will become the 7th ever to win this treasured title. Chris Everett, the record holder, with 8. Tracy, you won it twice, and you've had your eye on Natasha Zvereva.
Natasha Zvereva has had a terrific year this year, winning the Virginia Slims of Chicago in February, just a couple of weeks ago, losing in the finals of the Lipton to Steffi Graf, taking a set from her, the only player to do that this year. I think the key to this match, Dick, is going to be her fitness. Yesterday, she had a tough 3-set match, beating Mary Pierce in the morning, and then a 3-set match in the afternoon, finishing around 6 o'clock. And she knows when she steps out on that court against Conchita Martinez, she has to be very patient and be ready for a long day.
So Zvereva, playing both singles and doubles, had a busy Saturday, and both women are under the pressure, a blistering pressure of this game because of their shoes. Apparently, no shoe manufacturer makes a clay court shoe for women, so they've been wearing men's shoes, and they both have
Get
blisters.
with it, manufacturers. You can't make a shoe for women. Get out of the business or get with it. Mucho corazon.
Well, thank you.
That is what Spaniards, oh, you have that too. That is what Spaniards would say to Conchita Martinez. I mean, could the Easter Bunny do his job with blisters on both hind legs? I don't think so. But Martinez yesterday had to call 2 injury timeouts to have her blisters treated, and yet in a 2 3/4-hour match, she came through. She served for the match against Eva Maioli, lost her serve, and then won it in the next game. So Conchita has competed better than ever in her life.
Interestingly, both women with the same birth date, April 16. Zvereva a year older at 22 than Martinez, from Minsk, Belarus. And Tracy, this is the biography on Natasha. That's how she apparently prefers to be called now, although Natalia in all the literature.
Right. All of her friends call her Natasha, kind of a pet name. She won the Virginia Slims of Chicago. It was her first title in 4 years. After she won that title, she said, I never thought that I would win a singles title again. She keeps winning in doubles with 44 championships in doubles. That was a big win. You see here that the biggest seed that she had to beat here was Mary Pierce in the semis, the number 7 seed. All the top seeds were beaten by other players, but she's had three tough set matches here. She played a lot of tennis this week.
And been able to overcome losing the first set in the last 2 matches. Conchita Martinez, a year younger, slightly shorter, from Barcelona, Spain. Improving each year, her progress moving up the ranks, and now the 3rd ranked player in the world, Bud.
She has really moved up, and her coach, Eric van Harpen, a Swiss, said about her performance yesterday, she played badly and she competed splendidly. And that's not always been the case with Conchita, and he was very pleased. And yesterday was the test. 16-year-old Eva Maioli. Keep your eye on that name. She had a chance in the very last game, 4-5, and Conchita broke her, but Maioli competed so well. Tracy and Dick, I know you were impressed by her performance. She's out of Nick Bollettieri's academy in Bradenton, Florida. She is a Croat from Zagreb, but I suspect she'll become a U.S. citizen as Monica Seles did.
Well, but as we talk about the two winners who are 3-3 head-to-head, one would be ill-advised not to offer our congratulations to the two that didn't make it to the finals, the teenagers, both Mary Pierce and Eva Maioli. Those are two players that were most attractive throughout this week. The crowd loved them, cheered them, and we have a sense that part of this 94 experience, Tracy Austin, was that we saw the new wave coming.
Yeah, both of them had their biggest win of their career here. Mary Pierce beating number 2 player in the world, Arantxa Sanchez Vicario, and also on clay. Arantxa had the best clay court record last year. That's a very big win for Mary Pierce. And Eva Maioli beating Gabriela Sabatini in the second round. That was the biggest win of her career.
So today it's Martinez and Zvereva, and rich treasure it'll be for the winner, $150,000. They both have assured themselves a bank deposit of $60,000 to make it to this final Sunday.
Keith Crossland of Chicago is the chair umpire. And at this point, Linda Fortescue-Hinshaw is the net judge. She umpired yesterday's match, as you may recall, the first match. And Conchita with those blisters, but she is not worried about it. She says she's had blisters before, but her feet are so important to her. Speed.
But before we get started, and we congratulate you again on the induction into the Tennis Hall of Fame. That'll occur in Newport, Rhode Island, right after Wimbledon, the weekend after Wimbledon. And there was some confusion in your answer yesterday as to whether or not Fingers Fortescue goes in as a package. I know Hana Monlikova is the other inductee. But
well, we could have a menage a trois, actually, with Hana and Fingers. But he's been dead since 1973, and he'll probably be nominated next year. The original net judge. Here we go.
Martinez starts it off.
Martinez using the drop shot already. The drop shot was successful for both of these players yesterday. It really was what changed the match around for Natasha against Mary Pierce.
It certainly did.
Lost the first set 6-0, started drop shotting Mary, getting her out of her rhythm, changed the whole momentum around.
16 times she tried to drop her, 13 times she made points, 7 times they were outright winners.
How about the weaknesses of the two players, Tracy? If you're playing them, do you try to hit to a particular side?
Well, I think Conchita has a much more powerful forehand. She can do more off of it, hurt you more.
Late call.
And Natasha has a bigger forehand as well. It's more of a weapon, but her backhand is just as lethal in that she can do a lot of angles with it.
There's that dropper. And it's the winner for Zvereva. 30-all.
All this prize money. 1973, when Jack Jones came in here, said he was going to give the winning woman $30,000, which was more than most tournaments put up entirety, and pay them all $100,000. People said he was loony, but it's worked well.
I think if one of them is going to try to get to the net more, that would be Natasha Zvereva. She feels very comfortable on any place on the court, whereas Conchita Martinez is much more comfortable about 4 feet behind the baseline. keeping the ball in play.
Resurgence from Zvereva, playing her best tennis.
This is a shot that she loves. She loves to get this high bouncing ball on the rise and can hit it either way, which makes it even more of a weapon.
For Zvereva, should she win this championship, she'll move up in the world ranking. She's 12th now. She'll move into the top 10.
And she's also in the doubles final with Gigi Fernandez. They had a wonderful match yesterday, beating Martina Navratilova and Manon Bolograf 6-2 in the third. And here's Martina talking about retiring. I told her, you cannot leave. The women's game needs you too much now, and I think it's up to Pam Shriver and the WTA to say, Martina, sorry, we really need you right now. And she's still a number 4 in the world, so Martina must not leave this game right now.
Wide, Martinez holds. We're underway for the Family Circle Cup Championship.
Many of its plastic parts have been labeled for the day they can be recycled. It's painted with a new technology that reduces factory emissions. And its air conditioning refrigerant won't deplete the ozone. No matter which color neon you choose, we've done our darndest to make it green. Say hello to neon. $89.75 for starters, $12.5 nicely loaded.
It's better.
Not bitter.
Surprise.
It's sweet.
Ocean Spray, ruby red and tangerine grapefruit juice drink.
This is grapefruit. It's better.
Not bitter.
Surprise. Yeah, it's sweet.
It has two tastes, like sweet at first and then grapefruit at the end.
Sweet grapefruit and tangerines.
Tangerine.
Wow, better.
Much, much better.
Not bitter.
What a surprise.
It's very, very sweet.
It's not any ordinary grapefruit juice.
It's got a sweet grapefruit taste you'll crave. Ruby red and tangerine. Crave the wave. Ocean Spray.
Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. I'm a joy nut. Now don't be sometimes you feel like a. Sometimes
The 22nd Annual Family Circle Magazine Cup is brought to you by Chrysler Plymouth, a division of the Chrysler Corporation. By Hormel Foods. By the Jamaica Tourist Board. Come to Jamaica and feel all right. And new Ocean Spray Ruby Red and Tangerine Grapefruit Tangerine Juice Drink.
Natalia or Natasha Zvereva to serve. She's had tremendous success in doubles, and perhaps that's elevated her singles play. $2 million, won more in doubles than singles. That's a rare graphic. She and Gigi Fernandez, in fact, won 6 Grand Slam doubles titles in a row, not 4 in a year, so didn't have the Grand Slam, but 6 in a row.
Looked like they would when they came into Flushing Meadow last year, but Sanchez Vicario and Sukova beat them in the final.
That's the second longest streak for doubles. Pam Shriver and Martina Navratilova won 8 in a row.
Conchita Martinez working on Zvereva's backhand, usually her stronger side, but 5 unforced errors from that backhand wing from Zvereva already. Another.
These two have played 6 times, and it's 3-3, but they've also played twice at this Family Circle Cup. 1990, Zvereva won 6-0. In 1992, Martinez won 2-2. Both of those were in the quarters. The smart serve there jammed her right into the body. I don't think that serve's used often enough in tennis.
Had something on it, too, 94 miles an hour. That equals her fastest serve of the tournament.
There's a double player.
Analyze this for her. Why is she so good at that overhead?
She rarely misses an overhead. Gets back under it very well, right underneath the ball, reaches up, full extension, snaps the wrist at the last second.
Oh, that's the coup for Conchita.
She's trying to move Natasha around. Looks like she's trying to hit it deeper and harder. She got in trouble yesterday against Maioli in the second set when her ball started to fall short and pretty soft. She said that she started to play passively.
Conchita has broken her opponent's serve more than 50% in this championship. So she's been tough at that. And in fact, it's been tough for the server to hold throughout the week. Zvereva, it's 1-1. But I want to go back to your comment regarding Martina Navratilova and the fact that the women's game needs her and lets you develop that further. There are some names missing.
Well, all right, Salas is out with injuries. Mary Jo Fernandez, well, with the celebrated injury, of course, and not ready to come back yet, apparently. Mary Jo Fernandez has been quite ill. Manuela Maleva-Franier retired. Jennifer Capriati may be retired. Nobody knows. Gabriela Sabatini is in a career slump and may never come out of it. So there you have 5 of the first 10 gone. And Martina is needed because she's such a great personage and still a great player.
Jennifer Capriati, another, and Zina Garrison has announced her retirement.
Garrison says she's out, and she's been injured a lot. So that's why the people at the WTA, I think, were sort of rooting yesterday for Maioli and Pierce. New blood, new blood. I talked to Salas in December, had lunch with her. I was convinced she'd be back any minute because she looks great, physically great. Whoa. Monica has been working out with U.S. Olympic coach Bob Kersey and with Jackie Joyner-Kersey. She looked magnificent. She was in a great mood. But her agent, Stephanie Tollison, says there's still a mental block. That fellow who stabbed her is at large. She doesn't understand it. And so we don't know when she'll return. But I'll bet she will return.
Paris, maybe, for the French?
Well, let's hope so.
Great angle. Also, Bud, Jennifer Capriati was put on the Federation Cup team as an alternate after Zina Garrison, Lindsay Davenport, Mary Jo Fernandez, and Gigi Fernandez. So hopefully there's a spark of hope that she is planning on returning to tennis.
I hope so, but I think it's wishful thinking.
To see the players very comfortable at the net like that. Natasha moves to the ball well, just slows the racket head speed down, dumps it right over the net. She's very comfortable up there. There's so few players that are serving volleyers anymore. Martina Navratilova, Helena Sukova, Yana Novotna, and that's about it in the top 15.
A second serve now for Zvereva and 2 shots for the lead. And Zvereva takes the lead with the break to service, 2-1 in the opening set.
I'm State Farm Agent Jeff Libby. One of the most gratifying parts of my job is helping young parents, people who are just beginning to understand what life insurance is all about. Young couples don't need a sales talk. They just need to talk to someone who understands them and their life insurance needs. Now, I know what that promise of security means, and I don't believe there's a better promise a parent can make.
State Farm sells life insurance.
Doc, I'm really worried about my fat intake. How can I lower my cholesterol level? I don't know.
If only kids cared about what they ate as much as you do. Well, they don't. That's why there's Lightly 97 hot dogs from Hormel, with only 1 gram of fat and 1 great taste. So, until kids care about what they eat.
Well, I gotta do something about this root beer belly.
Lightly 97 from Hormel, the one to serve.
Everyone likes to have more than one flavor of diet soft drink. Diet Right. The only brand of diet soft drink with no sodium, no caffeine, and lots of great tasting flavors. Looks like we got Diet Right.
Yesterday, the Family Circle presentation of the player who makes a difference, the 94 winner, Andrea Jaeger.
Andrea, I'm very honored to present you with the Player Who Makes a Difference Award. This award is truly special because it comes not from a champion's athletic abilities, but from the heart. Congratulations.
And I am delighted to present this check for $10,000 from Family Circle for your wonderful efforts, Andrea.
The Hormel Foods Corporation is pleased to be able to match the $10,000 for you and your children. Congratulations.
Thank you all for supporting me throughout my tennis career and through Kid Stuff, because all of your generous support makes it possible for these children who are fighting for their lives to have a little bit more laughter in their heart and a little bit more joy in their faces. And this is one of the most special moments for all of the kids and for myself as well.
Andrea Jaeger, her Kid Stuff Foundation, the Silver Lining Ranch in Aspen, Colorado, more than $35,000 donated through the efforts of the Family Circle people. And Andrea Jaeger, has she matured into a fantastic, beautiful woman, huh?
I'm so proud of Andrea.
I said to Andrea, why do you do it? Why do you visit these hospitals? Why did you do it as a player even? Nobody knew she was doing this. She gave the old mountaineering answer, because it's there. So these kids are so fortunate because Andrea is there for them.
Yeah, I'm so proud of Andrea. There's a lot of athletes that put their name with a charity and maybe send some photos and go to a dinner. But Andrea Jaeger has really devoted her life to this and spends hours a day, and that's her main job. She really has a lot to be proud of.
Nice to see an athlete give back.
There is life after tennis. A lot of people don't think so, but Andrea has found it.
And she's very happy.
And she's only 28.
On the line.
And with it, Martinez with 3 chances to break right back.
Very slow-footed there, Zvereva. She just stood there and let it bounce on the baseline.
she is a little bit lazy in her footwork sometimes. She gets away with it because she has such great hands. That would be something that she could improve. A lot of times she takes big steps instead of those lots of little adjustment steps.
Martinez breaks back at love. It's 2-all. They exchange breaks of service. And now Conchita Martinez, second seed behind Arantxa Sanchez Vicario in this tournament. Arantxa Sanchez Vicario upset by Mary Pierce. Steffi Graf elected not to defend her title here with an injury. Ooh.
Surprised that Arantxa lost so early. When Arantxa was seeded number 1, they thought they were going to have a new champion. There's only been 6 champions in the 22 years of Family Circle Cup.
She's been having trouble getting her mind adjusted, too. She's not competing so well early this year. And Conchita hasn't been competing well until yesterday. Ho-ho!
Beautiful winner. A surprise tactic. You don't see that oftentimes, a drop shot off the return. It was quite high. Ball bounces up with a lot of topspin. Delicate touch.
Conchita finds herself in a new situation. I was talking to her coach, Eric Van Harpen, about it. He said suddenly she's 3 in the world. She's never been here before. She has to look back, and the computer is ruthless. Now she has all these points to defend. There's Eric. All these points to defend, or she plummets. Semifinalist at Wimbledon, quarterfinalist at the French. She won 5 tournaments in 1993, which was second only to Graf's 10. So that's a lot of stuff to defend, Tracy.
But she loves the clay. Had the second best clay court season after Sabatini, or after Sanchez Vicario, excuse me.
Martinez holds. They're on serve. 3-2.
Introducing new Taster's Choice flavored coffees. 3 exquisite flavors of rich black coffee with all the taste and romance you'd expect from hazelnut, Irish cream, and French vanilla. Coffee so rich, so captivating, and so deliciously sophisticated, they could only be from Taster's Choice.
There's a place in my heart for a sunrise, for the late afternoon feel of the summer's breeze. And there is a place in my home where my heart is always full. Velux. Roof windows and skylights made to draw you closer to the world outside and closer to yourself. Because Velux knows the most important world you live in is the one you call your own.
Jamaica touch you. Oh, now let's get together and feel alright. Then I'll come to
call your travel agent or 1-800-JAMAICA.
Let it roll, all right.
Coming up next on NBC, we're rolling to Motown. The winners of the last 5 NBA titles clash in one of the league's most intense rivalries.
The Game on NBC.
Scottie Pippen leads the world champion Bulls against Isaiah Thomas, Joe Dumars, and the Pistons. The NBA on NBC Game of the Week. Next.
We're back at Hilton Head. There's the #1 ranked doubles player in the world, Gigi Fernandez, who partners Natasha Zvereva, who is ranked #2 in the world in doubles.
They won Wimbledon last year, and I hope you remember our telecast, a real battle, and Zvereva diving for a volley and making 2 wonderful volleys from her knees.
really quite a team. They've won 15 titles together already, 3 this year.
And they're in the finals here against Lori McNeil and Arantxa Sanchez Vicario, and that's a new partnership.
Zvereva is not into it yet, just as yesterday she wasn't, being bageled in the first set. And then she came around.
Great top spin. That was a diving top spin. Very short into the court. Good angle. Zvereva coming in right down the middle, trying to not allow Martinez to create an angle, but she did anyways with that top spin.
Martinez with 6 straight points against Zvereva's serve. Seventh straight.
We talked about Conchita Martinez's blisters. Yesterday she had to have the trainer come out and tape each foot. Natasha Zvereva also with blisters. Natasha with another unforced error, 11 on the backhand.
The Blister Sisters.
She had to get her feet taped in the doubles.
And so for the second straight service game for Zvereva, she's broken at love by Conchita Martinez. 4-2, taking the lead. With Tracy Austin and Bud Collins, Dick Enberg here at the Stadium Court. 10,000 plus. It's sold out, but late arriving crowd on this Easter Sunday. Conchita Martinez, 4-2 in the opening set. Martinez on a run of 12 of the last 14 points.
I was just going to say before she hit that last shot that she seemed a lot sharper today. She seems to be hitting deeper with more pace. I think her coach would have talked to her after that match. Said you need to hit with more authority to beat Zvereva.
Now the net court can be a friend as well.
It's an enemy for Conchita there. It gave lots of time for Natasha to react. She was very calm about it. Got her positioning, got her balance. Whacked it down the line.
It wouldn't walk over for Zvereva, 15-30.
Zvereva at the net just tries to take all the power of it, but just off about an inch.
I think if we could have frozen that, the ball was actually perched directly on top of the net for a moment.
She either broke her string or broke her racket on that last shot. The loud noise.
Well, I'm talking about Martina, Bud. We didn't mention that Tracy Austin, that she's trying to become a part of this whole WTA picture as well. She won their opening match here at this tournament.
Tracy Austin not only did that, but she's played very well. And what is it? I'm not going to say what she's doing. I won't put words into your mouth. Is it a comeback? You now came from nowhere, retirement, to number 85 on the computer and moving up. So what are you doing?
1 sec. Well, I'm playing full-time this year, and I'm really enjoying it. And I know that it's going to take a lot of time to get that mental toughness back. I've been gone most of 10 years. So you have to get used to playing day in and day out and playing lots of matches.
So fine. So you get to the French final. How are you going to do the telecast? We're going to mic you, and you're
Yeah.
going to run around and say, I think I'll slice and come in, bud.
That would be the best of both worlds. I think my opponent would allow that.
Be delighted.
Big point here for Natasha Zvereva to break back. In case you weren't with us yesterday, Chris Evert relinquishing her NBC chores to our friend Tracy Austin. Chris and Andy expecting their second child in about 2 months. We send along our best wishes.
Well, Dick, there must be a magic aura about you because your partner Sandra Bezic in ice skating got pregnant. Chrissy got pregnant.
Uh-oh.
What do you think,
I better
Tracy?
leave.
Better talk to your husband, Scott.
Well, I'm the father of 6. Maybe it's just that fertility presence that I have.
There's an aura, as I say, and I'm going to move further away.
I'd be advised. That's wide, so Zvereva breaks back. It's 4-3.
Tonight at 7/6 Central, a special hour of unsolved mysteries. 65 miracles have happened in this sacred place. Tonight, meet those cured by its mystical power.
It is a miracle. There is no doubt I was touched and that I was healed.
A special hour of miracles and mysteries. 7/6 Central tonight on NBC.
There's something new under the stars. A totally new sleep concept from Big Sur Water Beds. The Hibernation Combination Bed. A revolutionary system that allows your choice of 2 independent sleeping surfaces inside the same bed. Choose from coil springs, water tubes, waveless tubes, or foam inserts in any configuration. As your needs change, you can easily replace your mattress inserts. The Hibernation Combination Bed, only at Big Sur Water Bed.
What began as your random holdup turned into a full-force supermarket shootout. The bullets were flying when the store owner decided to bravely fight back. And we got his heroic efforts caught on tape. Plus, Robin Williams will show you his college years.
There was something special about him that made you notice him.
From the lost home movie to the sweetheart he left behind. You'll see it all on the next Hard Copy.
Hard Copy, Monday at 5:30 on Channel 2. Happy Easter from all the little bunnies at TV2.
And welcome back to Sea Pines Resort on this Easter Sunday. Fans out watching tennis in the full spirit. There's a bonnet. Beautiful azaleas are in full bloom here in South Carolina. Back on serve, Zvereva 4-3.
Natasha feeling that she didn't get enough on that approach shot, and she was right. She got in trouble on that volley. She seems to be approaching down the middle to Conchita, trying to cut out that angle. Conchita has so much time to prepare that way.
Zvereva just trying to win a point on her serve. That's 9 straight that she's lost.
They're waiting until the balls come down to this end with the ball kids who apparently got a little confused. Sure.
There's that backhand topspin swinging volley. We saw a couple of those yesterday. That's hit with a lot of confidence here. A lot of talent. Good hands.
good hands. I mean, one would say, all right, they all have good hands.
What I mean by good hands is she works the racket well. She can do so much with the ball, change the direction of the ball with her hands on the racket. She can hit topspin, slice, hard, soft, be very delicate.
She might be the most gifted striker of the ball on the tour.
As if she was listening to you. Natasha Zvereva.
She's able to create beautiful angles. You see there, her body was facing straight forward. She still was able to hit it down the line and then was on good balance to hit that touch volley.
Point from 4-all. Martinez and Zvereva deeper into the first set, even at 4.
Conchita Martinez has only played 3 tournaments prior to this. Went over and played Sydney in the Australian. Then spent 6 weeks at home on her home courts of clay. She really makes a strong effort to win the clay court tournaments. Has 16 career titles and 8 of those are on clay. Natasha has plenty of time to get set up for this one. Boom. Right down the line.
And Cisneminen is called out to check the mark and confirms her call.
The only courts that we play on that you can check the mark. Something you don't agree with, Bud.
I don't, but I don't make the rules.
Good serve from Martinez at love 30. Zvereva -6, Martinez a -3. That ratio, winners to unforced errors. 15-30. All 30-all.
Natasha moving to the wrong side, and she forgot the score. This is a big point right here. Whoa, terrific depth that point from Conchita Martinez. She had trouble with that yesterday. Eric Van Harpen must have told her to really try to strike the ball a lot harder today. What makes it tough about that shot for Zvereva is Conchita can go either way just as easily.
16th stroke of that rally. That's the longest thus far.
A good game from Martinez, who fell behind Love 30 and saves 5-4.
The price of freedom just came down with the new 1994 Chrysler LeBaron convertible. V6 power, air, automatic, driver and front passenger airbags, all complete for this. Now you can have your head in the clouds and still keep your feet on the ground. The new 1994 Chrysler LeBaron convertible, an eloquent expression of form following function.
When you feel for the sport, we feel for the shoes. K-Swiss, crafted with passion. Available at Lady Foot Locker.
It's a revolution.
Casting tone-on-tone colorant from L'Oreal. Natural-looking hair color with incredible shine.
Casting doesn't just color, it brightens.
Just twist the applicolor. Simple, gentle as can be, with no ammonia. Casting lets color look natural. Brilliant. It even blends away gray.
Casting, you won't believe how it feels, how it lasts.
Casting tone-on-tone colorant from L'Oreal.
You won't believe it till you try it.
Gold medalist Alva Stoico leads the greatest exhibition on ice. The grand finale of the World Figure Skating Championships, presented by Reebok. Next Saturday on NBC.
Welcome back. We remind you that Chrysler is the official vehicle of the Family Circle Magazine Cup and the winner of the tournament today, in addition to that hefty paycheck of $150,000, will receive this Plymouth Neon. Zvereva to serve 4-5 first set.
New balls. Natasha caught this approach on the rise. Not quite deep enough. Didn't have enough of a cut on it. Conchita did very well to pass it down the line.
Yeah, she's a demon passer.
She loves the target.
Sounded like a broken string.
Broke a string.
So she has to, on the next stroke, that's one thing wrong with the new rackets, isn't it? You can't play another stroke when they break.
As soon as it breaks, you really have to barely touch the ball because it's like a trampoline. You usually just run to the net.
You saw that ball fly deep, so it's 15 all.
One broken racket apiece.
They definitely break more frequently than the woods used to. The wood rackets.
But at least they cost about 10 times more.
Conchita upset with her with kind of a loose air. It was a good serve, 84 miles an hour. Had some good angle on it. Really a loose air.
And another. Two service winners from Zvereva, and a couple of points to go 5 all.
Natasha served and volleyed that last point. Smart to change it up. Key point like that.
Was it an adjustment for you, Tracy, to come to the new Kryptonite rackets after you'd won your majors with wood?
No, it wasn't. I found a racket that feels real comfortable. Beginning, I started using the wide bodies, and it was hurting my arm, so I switched to a little bit smaller racket, but it's nice to have a little more power.
Double fault, the first of the match. Martinez just a couple of points from the set.
Well, that was a popcorn ball second serve, and she never recovered from it. Conchita pushed Natasha all over the court.
Of her drop shots, but Martinez's error gives a game point to Zvereva.
Yes, this drop shot is quite deep as drop shots go. But this is the high part of the net. Just didn't get up and over it enough. Bent there. That ball had a lot of slice on it, stayed down low. Look at that slice. Again, doesn't get underneath that ball enough with her body or a racket.
And a set point for Conchita Martinez. Conchita Martinez, 6-4.
Surprise!
It's sweet.
Ocean Spray, ruby red and tangerine grapefruit juice drink.
This is grapefruit.
It's better.
Not bitter. Surprise! Yeah, it's sweet.
It has two tastes, like sweet at first and then grapefruit at the end.
Sweet grapefruit and tangerines.
Tangerine.
Wow, better. Much, much better.
Not bitter.
What a surprise!
It's very, very sweet.
It's not any ordinary grapefruit juice.
It's got a sweet grapefruit taste you'll crave. Ruby red and tangerine. Crave the wave. Ocean Spray.
Do you remember? The breeze carried a hint of the undiscovered. The sun promised a day of endless adventure. And suddenly, there it was. The beaches of South Carolina always hold the wonder of that first discovery. Discover South Carolina in our free 124-page travel guide. Call 1-800-255-1601.
Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't.
Hey, look. Almond Joy Miniatures, Mounds Miniatures.
Sometimes you feel like a...
Yesterday, Gentle Ben displayed gentle touch. Ben Crenshaw has a share of a lead heading into the final round of the Freeport McMoran. Today at 4 Eastern, 1 Pacific on NBC.
So Conchita Martinez, the first set 6-4. She holds and then breaks Zvereva to open the second set. We pick up the action due to time restrictions with Martinez serving 2-love, second set. Number number 2 seed in control of this match. Martinez trying to join an illustrious list of 6 other women who have won the previous 21 Family Circle Cup championships.
She was in the final 2 years ago, lost to Sabatini. And that was just about the pinnacle for Sabatini. She went on to win the Italian Open in Rome and has just vanished. She's here, but where?
Another look at those past winners. Martina joining Chris Evert. Steffi Graf with 4. Tracy. Gabriela Sabatini, who's played some of her best tennis here, but knocked out first round, first match this year. And Rosie Casals debuted as the winner of this championship.
Beat Nancy Ritchie, a wonderful clay court player, and she did it with drop shots. And Graf's title, now Conchita was chased by a bee for a moment. Graf's first career title was here in 1986. She beat Everett in the final.
Love Martinez holds 3 love. She's won 5 straight games.
One fall, we took out our son's favorite sweater, and it didn't fit anymore. I think life insurance is like that. You don't realize how much your life has changed until you take out your policies and sit down with your agent. That's why we have the State Farm Family Insurance Checkup. I can help you see if your coverages are up to date, or if you've outgrown them. Then you make the decision. A policy has to fit, just like a sweater.
And like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Pepperoni, pep it up with Hormel pepperoni. Pep up your meals, it's the right one for you. Pep it up, pep up your pasta, your sandwich, your salad, your favorite foods. The taste exciting and new. Yeah, Pepperoni. Pep it up with Hormel pepperoni.
Introducing new Taster's Choice flavored coffees. 3 exquisite flavors of rich black coffee with all the taste and romance you'd expect from hazelnut, Irish cream, and French vanilla. Coffee so rich, so captivating, and so deliciously sophisticated, they could only be from Taster's Choice.
Tonight at 8, 7 Central, the Emmy Award-winning motion picture event.
You're so polite. You make me sick.
Telly Savalas is Kojak.
I ain't rich, but at least I dress well.
NBC presents the movie event that started it all.
What are you going to do about it?
Kojak, How It All Began, at a special time, 8, 7 Central, NBC tonight.
In this crowd of 10,000, Bud Blattner, one of the great baseball broadcasters. Game of the week, announcer with the California Angels, Kansas City Royals. He told me he is one of the top seniors, 75 and over. Does he look that old in tennis now? Great to see him.
He was a wonderful ping pong player, and he was a second baseman for the Giants when they were in New York.
Terrific guy. Well, this match swinging heavily in favor of Conchita Martinez. Although Zvereva with one more winner, but the unforced error is eating up. The maid from Minsk, who serves down love 3 in the second.
Minsk is Belarus territory, but she says, I am a Russian.
She'll be rushing to the shower if she doesn't start winning some points. She's lost 9 consecutive points in this stretch.
But she's in the doubles final with Gigi Fernandez. She looks dispirited at the moment. And that was always a problem for her. This is her best year.
and doesn't get a break on the net cord.
Natasha started to play well again in singles last fall, got to the quarters of the U.S. Open, got to the finals of Bilderstadt, where she lost to Mary Pierce. Has had a great run this year. I think she's concentrating a little bit more on singles as well as the doubles.
And that's long as well. 10 straight points lost by Zvereva. 4-love Martinez in the second set. Well, what was a very intriguing match in that opening set has deteriorated here in the second, as Zvereva can't seem to make a shot.
She seems to be impatient. Can't be impatient against Martinez. You want to keep driving the ball, but there's a fine line there of driving it and making too many errors. Conchita, 11 straight points. This too often, a topspin backhand below the net, but it works. She makes that last backhand volley look so easy.
There's a $90,000 difference between winning and losing, so they really anteed up for the champion of Family Circle. $150 to the winner. Gets $60,000 for making it to the finals. Ouch. 31 unforced for Zvereva, and Martinez playing her typically impeccable game. Doesn't beat herself.
I think Martinez should be happy with her game. She's really a lot sharper today than she was the whole rest of the tournament. Has been struggling in this tournament, and last week in Houston was the #1 seed and lost to Sabine Hack in the semis after being up a set in 4-1.
She can be a lot better player. Wimbledon semifinal last year, she was up 4-1 on Graf, and she couldn't believe it. And she lost the set.
Up here from Natasha. She's always moving forward, and this is from playing so many doubles matches. Keeps the racket head up, wrist nice and firm, good punch. Was an excellent pickup because it had a lot of topspin on it. She timed it very well. Conchita trying for too much angle.
Martinez denying that break point for Zvereva.
Conchita really whips that racket head butt on that forehand. Gets a lot of racket head speed.
That was past Zvereva before she knew it. Jeez.
Ooh. Ace, the first of the match. Down the middle, 72 miles an hour, but caught Zvereva leaning toward her forehand.
She's a very quick motion, like Roscoe Tanner. Hits the ball and still going up. Natasha says thank you. And when you hit that big shot, you know, it's so difficult to get yourself to go in, even though you know you should. Oh, forget it.
That was for 5 love.
Another passing shot. Those great passing shots that allowed her to get to the semis of Wimbledon last year. Nobody thought she could do it because of the grass. Not a typical grass court player, but with angles like this, it's possible. First Spaniard in the open era to do it.
She can play on anything, really. She actually grew up on a fast concrete court, she said, in her hometown of Monzon. There were 2 rundown courts, and she started there.
Well, Martinez continues to play impressively. 1 game away from the championship.
It's a special NBC Comedy Monday, and Hillary's new guy has something she hates.
You are making a mountain out of a molehill.
Then an all-new Someone Like Me. Gabby's new guy has something she hates. And it's Must-See Monday with a sneak peek Frasier.
Wonderful.
And a surprising Mad About You.
Oh, my God.
Special NBC Comedy Monday.
I hate to say no to a second mortgage loan, but when homeowners call me, I do my best to get them one. We have over 12 different loan programs. I don't know any bank with that many.
Call Personal Mortgage Corporation and talk to people like Jennifer, who want to get you the best rate we have available.
With today's low rates, I think you'll find ours hard to beat. Give us a call.
Call this number today. Personal Mortgage Corporation. When it comes to second mortgages, we approve.
There's just one way to describe it. A one-day event so large, so massive, we had to call it Mega Monday. Only at Raymore & Flanagan. For 12 short hours, our biggest selection and our biggest savings. Half off everything. Plus, pay nothing for 6 full months. Find maximum markdowns. It's all half off at Raymore & Flanagan. With no money down, no payments, no interest for 6 months. Half off everything. Pay nothing for half a year. Mega Monday at Raymore & Flanagan. 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. only.
Kevin O'Connell, weather, part of the Channel 2 news team at 5, 6, and 11.
So Zvereva trying to save at least a game and some face here in the second set. She'll serve only twice in her 7 games. Martinez has lost only 9 points in this set.
Natasha has been haunted by bagels on NBC. The 1988 French Open final, losing love and love to Steffi Graf. A bagel yesterday. Mary Pierce, but she recovered, of course, to win. And now she's battling the bagel again.
And their second double fault. Not boding well for chances to duck a 0 here. Duck the donut, huh, bud?
Yeah. I don't know what kind of bagel it is. Poppy seed, onion, garlic, egg. Yes. Egg donut today, of course. My Uncle Studley won't understand that shoe thing. He thinks a sneaker is a sneaker. He's got his old 1938 Keds. Still wears them. He bunny hops to the vodka chest on Easter, of course.
At a blistering pace, we might add.
Oh.
Working for Zvereva. 2 points from the match in the championship, Conchita Martinez, and a new Family Circle champion. Hit that one like a laser, that cross-court forehand.
She has that one down.
$50,000 point.
Oh, that looked wide.
Bye-bye.
Conchita Martinez, the 1994 Family Circle Cup winner. Love, the new champion, the number 2 seed, joins the likes of Navratilova, Chris Evert, Tracy Austin. And when we return, Hannah Storm, a Prudential update. And our final thoughts.